Hello, let me welcome you all to this presentation. I want to introduce myself as a consultant to you. My name is Farison Chipinga Mwale, Managing Consultant at Nest Business Consult. I'm a researcher and policy analyst in areas around business and management. A holder of a master's degree in business administration with over 20 years banking experience. I've also been exposed to lecturing, having worked for Malawi Assemblies of God University for 5 years, and also I've punctuated that with some adjunct lecturing at one point at Malawi School of Government. In the banking industry, I've worked in credit. I've worked as a credit analyst. I've worked as an account relationship officer. I've worked as a credit officer. As an account relationship officer, I was working both with the customer, SME, as well as bank management. In this case, as a relationship officer, you are a bridge between the client and the business. So having worked with SMEs at this level, recommending, advising whatever requirements they need to bring to the bank for their credit proposals to be approved, I was very much into it that I went into the nitty-gritties of this sector, understanding them in depth. Having worked at the corporate finance level, it means I worked with bigger companies, bigger businesses, different models, in the same vein, understanding their needs and filling the gaps with them, visiting them, being at their presence to assist them, advise them to meet the bank's requirements. So in the bank, under credit function, I handled both SMEs as well as the corporates. In internal audit, it means I understood all the policies of the bank, knowing the bank as a heavily regulated industry. Being in internal audit meant I understand everything else in order to advise management on the gaps and the risks that are faced with the business. In quality assurance, it means the services, the products of the bank have to meet the expectations of the customer, quality. Further, in training, it means I had to understand the business and make recommendations, work hand in hand with other functions like the internal audit, get reports from different types of functions, put them into a package that would be given to the staff. Conducting training need analysis in order to make the training interventions relevant. In risk and compliance, I was reporting directly to the CEO on administrative purposes and to the board subcommittee of risk on technical issues. So, advising the executive as well as functional heads, it means I was at the core of corporate governance. In compliance, it means all the regulators. I had to understand all the regulations and advise the executive as well as the top management. So having gone into lecturing, having blended the two aspects of experience and the theory, it was felt that we go back to industry and give back some well-balanced interventions in the areas we already had knowledge from our experience, and we added some knowledge theoretically, well-researched and balanced. So here we are. Here I am presenting myself to you to help your businesses, to help your companies, to add value to their offerings. We are not here to get money from you. We want to give you value for your money from a rich and deep knowledge reservoir. So thank you for listening. The next time we'll talk, we'll be talking about the Nest Business Consult brand, the services that we have, how we come to you, how we become handy to meet the gaps in your businesses. Mind you, we are living in a very turbulent business environment where a minute changes, a lot of things change. So we don't have time to rely on things we knew last year, because the environment, the business environment is changing. Politically, economically, socially, technologically, everything is at a fast pace. So rely on us. While you sit in your offices, following the policies and running the business, chasing the goals of the business, growing your plans, let us do the research and come to you and give you the latest version of doing business, the latest version of managing people. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your attention. See you next time.